Right, hello. Welcome to another Theory video and Happy New Year. First Theory videos. This will be series 3 of the Theory series now, because we're in 2026. So yeah, hello, welcome back to another Theory video, as I just said. So this one I haven't got a photo of this, but I'm not viewing on it, I'm reacting to it because it's finished now. But I'm going to be reacting on the Sea Devil, the war between the land and the sea, the Doctor Who spin-off. So I haven't got no pictures. So I'm gonna, yeah. So I've got no picture of episode 1. I'll find for next week. I'll try and find episode 2. But I've got no pictures for episode 1, so I've got to find for the next episode. So let's go. The war between the land and the sea. The first episode was really good. To be fair, I'm reacting to it. It was a good series on the first episode, so knowing the character, what they were about, it was brilliant. I loved the season. I loved the series. I think it was good, but it was really good because in episode 1 you get to know the characters, and because a few of the characters have appeared in it before, haven't they? The main character was in the Titanic episode. Spider didn't link nothing from it, or connected something, not linked to it, but like connected. Like maybe it's another parallel universe where that is him in a different parallel universe. And then you got and the lady who played Tish Jones, Martha's sister in Doctor Who series 3, and in the 10th Doctor's era, her sister played Salt. She played Salt, and she played her really well because it looked nothing like her, and she played her really well as well. It looked totally nothing. She looked totally different. When you see people play the monsters, you can see, and the guy, yeah, most of the time you can recognise them. You can recognise who the actors are but you can't see it's her. That's why I was like, because I was told she was the monster. She was the monster. She played Salt, and I think she played a she was like a good character, really, weren't she? Thought she was going to be the bad. I think she was quite. She was bad but I don't think she was not paired to the man one, not paired to the man version of her. Like they did 2 versions of her. I thought that was a bit silly in my opinion, but I'm not complaining. It was a bloody good season. Didn't need to do that because, you know, aliens can't really do that really. But I loved the season. It was brilliant. I hope they do another season, but I can't see how it's going to play out. But yeah, and the guy what played the man version played Tinshaw in season 11 of Jodie Whittaker's era. That was Tinshaw. So I thought I recognised him. I'm like, he played a villain before in Doctor Who or something. Apparently that's Tinshaw. The guy that played it. He literally looks the same, but without the voice weren't as deep, I don't think, compared when he was Tinshaw. He was quite, the voice sounded quite scary, didn't it? It made the voice sound like it wasn't as scary as he was, but he looks exactly the same, but without the teeth on him, wasn't it? He played both characters well. I actually didn't mind Tinshaw. It wasn't one of the best characters, I don't think. I think he played it better in the Sealand, I think, because it was much better. I see a better storyline. But he wasn't, yeah. Because it changed, didn't it? And it's like, and because I do get where they're coming from, like, up to a point, like, it's quite bad, the fact it's not nice. When you think about it, it is quite cruel, the fact we do kill them. Because when I eat, I don't think about it. But it is quite upsetting when you think about it. The fact is, we're killing them just because we want to eat. It's just like our animals are killing us, isn't it? It's the same thing, isn't it? It's sad. It's sad, really, but because when I eat, I don't think. But when I see people kill it, I'm like, bloody hell! I'll bloody eat this thing. Quite sad, really. But it's a bloody good season. I think it was the first episode was superb straight away, and then what they did back was they made all the rubbish come to us. It was like, oh gold. That's when I thought they were going to be the enemies, but later on I'll explain. I don't want to say it because episode 1 you never knew. We thought they were the enemies. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Thought they were, yeah, but they weren't. They were like the good ones. They were like the good people. But yeah, literally, I don't know. Like episode, it's just seeing everyone's point of view, and she started to, and then it's like I think it had something to do with the fact they were in it before. I don't know about Salt's character because she was an alien. Do you know what I mean? It's nothing like Tish, does it? From as Martha as Tish Jones, it's totally different. So I wouldn't say so, but maybe but the guy from the Titanic episode from Fugies of the 2007 Christmas special, wasn't it? Fugies of the Demand. That was one of my favourite episodes from the 10th Doctor. Fugies of the Demand, yeah, that was one of my favourite ones, yeah. And he played the guy, one of the captains, didn't he? And it's like, it's a shame they didn't use the same character, but it must be a reason for that. But we'll probably never know now. I think it was that, but they just didn't go into it. Because I think they probably knew we would all find out why, because he appeared in it before, didn't he? But yeah. Very interesting. It's just the way it's going, isn't it? But brilliant. No, only one thing I complain about is probably when they did There's no need for that because I thought she was quite demanding. I thought she was quite like she had the ability to scare him. So that was rubbish. I thought that bit there. She's more capable of telling them off. Do you know what I mean? No, I think that was ridiculous. That is true at times. It does come across what they were kind of doing it about, but not for me. She's more capable of saying it herself. Do you know what I mean? There's no need for it. But apart from that, it was brilliant. So yeah, episode 1, land of the war between land and the sea. First episode. I'm afraid I didn't have no photos. So apologise me on that one. But it is what it is. You'll get a picture next week. Much better. It's a bit dull when I don't have a picture. That's why I have to have the picture. It's a bit dull otherwise. So the next 3 or 4 weeks you'll be having me talking about the world. This is the first one. You've got other four weeks of me talking about. But I don't mind doing these topics because I've got something to talk about. Sometimes it's hard to talk about things sometimes. It's very, yeah. Yeah, so hopefully... Yeah, hopefully... I'll have the picture next. I've got a picture of episode 3 and 4, but episode 2 and 1 I didn't have a picture, so hopefully I can find it about episode 2, or if not I'd have to do it like this again. But I hope you like this video, and I'll see you next week for episode 2, the war between the sea and the land. Peace.